They can manage, they can direct, but can they cook eggs? Welcome to season 1 of Cookin Eggs, where we get our global leaders from around the world to compete at cooking eggs.
So today we will make a nice omelette. Hopefully the nicest omelette in the HelloFresh group. Yeah.
Should we get started? I miss onions, to be honest.
There's a few onions here actually.
How many persons are we doing? 2? Just you and I, or 1? HelloFresh DACH. So I think HelloFresh DACH is probably special in the sense that Germany was the first market launched actually. So I think back in autumn 2011, if I'm not mistaken, this is where it all started.
November 2011. Yeah. Back then it wasn't a cook box, but it was actually paper shopping bags with products in it, and I think there's still a lot of people in the team, not necessarily all from that time, but that still remember quite vividly how HelloFresh evolved over the first decade of its life. So that's usually quite fun to hear to the anecdotes how it used to be. I think we need some oil.
Yeah.
Could you pass the olive oil, please?
Zack.
I think we should probably whip them before. Yeah, I think we for sure foster entrepreneurial thinking, and also I think as a market organization we're also very proud to pilot and essentially pioneer a lot of topics where oftentimes we don't go for the fully fledged long-term solution, but build a small pilot and then take it from there.
And that also, I think, we translate that in HelloFresh also a bit in an egoless environment, right? So it doesn't really matter at which level in the organization you operate, how, say, senior you are. I think ultimately the best idea should win, right? And I think this is something that also we as, let's say, managing directors together with our senior leadership team in the DACH markets really try to foster and to drive forward.
Some of this?
Yeah.
Should we kind of flip this over? What do you think?
Yeah, I would flap it once, not really roll it. Or what's your?
Yeah, like in the middle and then flap it over. Let's see if this. Well, we won't win the beauty contest, but I think
the taste contest.
The taste contest. This is what matters, right? One important dimension is: are the people up to make an impact and are really curious and driven to drive change?
Ultimately, being comfortable to work with data, I think is a quite essential one, right? Because I think ultimately we definitely believe, and we do have a big mission, but I think on our road to fulfill that, I think we go in many different incremental steps. So I think a good mix of ideas, openness, curiosity, willingness to learn, to change, but also willingness to get involved in the details and to get your hands dirty to some extent.
Yeah.
All right, it's a big moment here.
Let's see if we avoid breaking the whole thing. I think we should.
Who's coming to test? Can we nominate?
All right, so we have a lot of green, and these 3 leaves makes me wonder about the presentation, but well, let's try it out. The egg is a bit raw. It's lacking a bit of salt, so I'm sorry, but I cannot give this one a pass. It's gonna be a 4.64 at best.